You were made to take up space, to breathe deep, to shake the ground with your steps. The world may not yet understand your fire, but that is not your burden to carry. Your only task is to keep it burning. When your legs tremble, walk anyway. When your voice breaks, speak anyway. When your heart is shattered, love anyway. Because courage is not the absence of fear. It is the mastery of it. It is choosing to fight when no one is watching, to rise when no one expects you to. You are the storm they did not see coming. Quiet, relentless, unstoppable. Darkness does not only fall at night, it creeps into your mind when no one sees, whispering that your steps are meaningless, your battles pointless. But those thoughts lie. Every step you take through the storm is a declaration. Every breath you pull into tired lungs is defiance. Every time you keep going, when it would be easier to quit, you prove that you are still in control. Not all wars are loud. Some are fought in silence, behind closed doors, in the corners of the mind where pain has built a home. But even there, victory can bloom. Because healing is not weakness, it is the strongest rebellion against a world that tried to break you. There will be days when progress feels invisible, when nothing moves, when you wonder if the climb will ever end. Keep climbing. The summit exists. You may not see it yet, but every effort is lifting you higher. You were not meant to live in the shadows of who you used to be. You are becoming something new, something greater. Fall if you must, but fall forward. Break if you must, but rebuild stronger. Cry if you must, but never, ever stop. Because your pain will one day become power. Your story will become a spark for someone else standing in the fire. You are not finished. You are just getting started. Somewhere in the silence between who you were and who you are becoming, a fire begins to burn. Not a fire that destroys, but one that purifies.
The world does not hand you purpose. It waits for you to create it. In the stillness of your struggle, in the silence between effort and reward, something powerful begins to form. Not in applause, not in recognition, but in the grit you show when no one is watching. That is where your transformation begins. Every excuse you've told yourself can be rewritten, and every doubt you have can be faced and crushed. The person you want to become is already within you, buried under fear and comfort. Dig deeper, go further, fight harder. You don't need permission. You need conviction. Most never make it because they wait to feel ready. They wait for the perfect day, the perfect mood, the perfect sign. But you will not wait. You will not sit idle while your potential rots inside you. You are here to rise, to break patterns, to rewrite the script you were handed and replace it with something bold. This is not about being the best. It is about becoming unrecognizable from who you were. It's about the refusal to be average, the refusal to shrink, the refusal to settle for anything less than everything you are capable of. You are not a product of circumstance. You are a force of will. Walk forward, speak power, move with purpose, and never stop building the fire that lives inside you. Somewhere in the quiet moments between failure and hope, a decision is waiting. A decision to rise, to fight, to keep going even when everything in you says stop. That moment is not loud. It's not dramatic. It's silent, internal, and powerful beyond measure. It's the moment you choose growth over comfort. Nobody owes you belief. Nobody owes you a chance. You are the one who must create momentum from stillness, strength from pain, fire from ashes, While others sleep, you prepare. While others doubt, you move. And while others quit, you rise again and again until the world is forced to see what you've always known. The path will not be kind.
There is something inside you that aches to be fully alive. Something that refuses to be silenced. And no matter how loud the world becomes, it waits for you to listen. It waits for you to choose growth over comfort, progress over fear, action over excuses. There will be moments when you're tempted to shrink, to settle for what's easy, to believe the lies that tell you you're not ready. But comfort zones are not homes. They are cages disguised as safety. And the life you want will never be found behind the walls you build to protect your doubt. So break through. Choose discomfort if it leads to your evolution. Choose the path that challenges your limits. Because the truth is, your next level will not feel like a reward. It will feel like a test, a stretching, a shedding of what no longer serves you. And in that process, you will become something unshakable. Keep walking, even if your legs tremble, even if the path disappears beneath your feet. You are not here to be average. You are here to rise. No sound of applause is louder than the silence of self-respect. When the lights fade and the crowd disappears, what remains is the person you chose to become in the dark. That is where the real work happens. That is where transformation begins. Not in the noise, not in the spotlight, but in the moments where you could have quit and chose to continue. Discipline is not a punishment. It is a declaration. A statement that says you are no longer willing to let your potential be wasted by comfort. You do not chase perfection. You chase growth. You wake up every day knowing that nothing will be handed to you, but everything can be earned. There will be days when motivation is silent,